All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing fantastic on this lovely Sunday morning. If you're on my side of the world, if you're on the other side of the world, good afternoon and good evening to you. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Al Rivers. We're going to be playing some City Skylines 2 again today. And we are in our new city, Stratford, that we started the top of the year. Or, no, wait a second. I don't remember when we started, but we started it this year. So, welcome back. Another thing I want to kind of touch on here. The channel's 4 years old. Hey. So for those of you that have stuck around from the beginning, thank you so much for the support. Your undying contribution and support has gone very noticed. So has not gone unnoticed. So thank you so much for joining in and continue to support the stream. For those of you that are new, welcome in. So nice to meet you all. Make sure to say hello in the chat. If you're on mobile, just hit that live chat button. Go ahead and watch, say hello, tell me where you're watching from. Tell me what attracted you to the channel, whether it was a suggestion from YouTube, if you've been here before, if you've heard it mentioned while you're at Target or doing some shopping. Let me know. So we're back here in Stratford, like I said. We are gonna kind of check out a few things because we still have a massive demand for residential. As you see, we got a lot of people moving out or disappearing something. But we have all this space over here, and I want to continue building out our residential area, our single family homes, because a lot of people want that. I want to take care of the issue with, well, actually it's no longer an issue, but people wanted bigger homes, and we're going to give them that. We're going to continue to give them that. So that's what we're going to start with today. It's not what I want to focus completely on because, well, there's a lot more stuff we could be doing here. And I want to make sure I touch on that as well. But without further ado, we are going to get started here. You can see Pleasant Street is one of our main thoroughfares here. What I kind of want to do is put in a nice new highway road that we're going to build ourselves. We're going to take our highway section, our 2-lane highway, and not really worried about things here, but we're just going to take that, get our road builder. I'm going to click on this. We're going to add something here. Let's see. We've already got a shoulder, right? Yeah, we got a shoulder. Let's see if we can make this. We can't make it a little wider. Oh, we can. Wait a second. Oh, no, we can't. All right, we're going to try an empty lane here. There we go. That gives us a little bit more room on either side. I wonder what else we can do with it. Obviously don't want... Let's see. What does that look like? Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Gravel. No, we don't want gravel. We'll just do tarmac. With this, we will do gravel on the outside. That can allow us to. No, actually. Interesting. What does tiled look like? Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Asphalt. Huh. I can make this a little smaller. Lane width 2, lane width 2. Make that 1 meter. I think that's why it's a lot smaller. And do we want to have a median here? Nah, maybe not. Or maybe we do. I don't know. Yeah. Screw it. Do it. And we'll drop the speed here. We don't want people going 60. The 80 kilometers, I want to say, is what, 35 miles an hour? EPH. Oh, it's 50. 50 good speed? Oh, it's 75. Let's see. 75 is about 45. Yeah, let's go with that. Wonder if, let's see here. Oh, harbor. That's, I don't remember seeing that. What is pole? Let's see. Oh, we don't want pole. All right. I think that's good. Is that gotten narrower here? I don't want to have 2-unit roads or 2.5-unit roads. Let's see. Can I make it a 2-unit road? 2.1. Can't make that any smaller. Three, no. Gotta leave that at 4. Can't make that any wider. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So I kind of got rid of the shoulder that I wanted to have on there. Because that's a 2-unit road. Let's see. Maybe we should make it a 3-unit. Let's try. Two and a half. That can be 2.6. Empty lane in there. Empty lane in there. 3. Almost 3. There we go. That's 3 units. All right, well, we want electricity, we want lighting. It shouldn't require. Yeah, it says requires to be upgraded with lighting, road service to allow passing electricity. Yeah, now we'll do that. Underground or zoning, nah. Yeah, we'll do custom two-way. Highway. All right. And that, let's go ahead and find our custom 2-lane highway. There we go.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
All right. Yeah, we'll have to scooch this guy over a little bit.
It's time for another question from
There we go.
This one comes from
Rid of that.
the tank, no doubt. I know a mighty warrior. So here's his
Do I want a highway lane there? Yeah, keep updating it up to there.
Why, that's a very sage question, Axothrob. And yes, you're quite right.
I don't know if I want people walking through there. So let's add a walking path here. Turn all that off.
As I stabbed it repeatedly with a short sword. Yes, I know, not a very elegant approach. It all kind of ended in a draw, actually. Anyway, a dragon rider sounds rather better than dragon stabber, and it really is only a slight exaggeration in the circumstances. So I do hope you forgive the indulgence. Thank you for the question and for listening and for absorbing all.
Hopefully that prevents people from continuing to walk on the highway. Hopefully.
This is Soft Rock Radio.
A housing shortage is driving.
All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this road here. There we go.
We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here.
Oh, there you go.
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations within ideological reward structure.
All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this to a medium roundabout. Let's see. Oh, that is a medium roundabout. All right, let's go with a large one. All right, I don't know if we want lights. Let's see. There we go.
But what we are discussing is the study of a statistical abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
All right, let's see. Our people. Oh, interesting.
And it's good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
Warm temperatures across the
All right,
day.
got that taken care of there. Get back to our roads now. Here we go. Gonna continue using alley roads here. Although, actually, let's go ahead and use a regular street. So we're gonna upgrade this to our 2-lane road. Go, just for that bit there. I kind of want to have one that doesn't have parking though. So let's go ahead, upgrade this to a wide sidewalk on either side. Oh, actually, shoot. No. Take that back. We do not want to do that. Yeah, we're going to leave that just as narrow road. I think we're going to have to bring this road underground. Or at least, yeah, we're going to have to bring this underground. Just because Traffic is getting bogged down here. By the train line, and now every vehicle wants to go through here just because it's a higher speed than it is down here. But traffic is still moving along nicely, so we're gonna leave that a bit. Alright, so that goes up. Alright. Alley, continuous. We're going to take this point here. We're going to follow this curvature here. There we go. That kind of works there. All right. A little mini cul-de-sac here. Mini cul-de-sac there. There we go. Just like how we did in the other areas, we're going to use platter. Get these homes in here. We're going to do... Since it is the same district, we're going to use the same EU, European low density housing. Where are we at? Low density... EU, that's waterfront. Here we go. We're going to do in this area, use more of these 3x3 zones. We're going to turn that. Oh, no, it's not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Don't want to snap to the parcels. But he keeps snapping. There we go. All right. Gotta be mindful of your snaps. There we go. See if we can get an actual 4x4 building in here. Nope. 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 No. Alright. We're just gonna look for one. So let's go for EU. Like this guy. Let's go into our filters. We're gonna find that EU. There we go. Plot depth 4, and low density. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. Something nice like that. Level 4. Yeah, let's just go with it. Yeah, that's pretty. We can get a 2x3 in here. Yep. Let's do 3x4. There we go. Actually, screw it. Do a 3x5. A nice little 3x3 here. There we go. 3x2 there. Very nice. 2, 3. Do that. Three by 2. There we go. See if we can actually get a 3 by 6 in here. They're all going to be 3 by 4s. Let's try 3 by 5. Boom. Be a little closer to the road here. What we'll do, leave space for another road right there. Yeah, starting to build into the hillside here. Let's do a little bit of terrain work here. We're going to level off to this height, and then we'll soften it up a little bit here as well. Smaller brush size. There we go. Right into the back of the homes there. Then we'll choose this height right here. There we go. Wheat. And then what we'll do, kind of bring this road. It doesn't have to interconnect actually. Start right over here. Want to make sure we don't have a blind corner. It's not too blind. Actually, for this side it is, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be just fine. That how we want to do that? I think that's how we want to do that. Yeah. A little complicated, but I think it'll be fine. Alright. Looking pretty good so far. What's going on, Harlan? Welcome back, buddy. It's good seeing you again. What am I building today? We're going to build out Briarwood Grove. We're just going to finish zoning this area in. It's looking a little bare. We're just going to fill this in.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement.
Let's see. 1, 3.
Say what you will about soft rock, it is exceptional for one thing.
Whoa.
Tunneling. Give me sandstone over granite.
Scares me whenever it does that.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Yeah, I'm gonna change this color set here.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Looking like a wet one today. I'm gonna keep dry and stay inside. Local weather all day,
Ooh, that blues is kind of nope. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks good there. Got some very different bits of architecture over here, so I think we're going to switch this back up. Really, really want to get a 4x4 plot here. Wait, why is it doing Eastern European? Oh, crap. Oh, man. Selected the wrong one for that entire section. No wonder. Oh, boy. That's fine, I guess. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. If I get it closer? Nope. Nope. Alright, you know what? We'll just let it be. Yeah, these are all the wrong type of homes. Shoot. Well, we're gonna have to evict some people. Sorry. Kind of my bad. That's kind of my bad. Yeah, how is everybody's weekend going? I know we're getting close to the end here. I'm pretty sure some people will be watching the Super Bowl today instead of being here. So if you're in the States and you could be watching the Super Bowl, thank you for stopping by the channel instead. I do appreciate the support, like I mentioned earlier. It was great to have y'all come back. All right, we'll leave one. Leave that one. Pause real quick. All right, pause. Yeah, there's a lot of people needing ambulances. These are all what, 4x6s? 4x5s? Alright. Now we gotta right our wrongs. Where's that? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Right there. Leave that space open. Alright, they're fine. See, they didn't need an ambulance. Get a 2x3 here. There we go. Two by two, well, 2x2 there. 3x5. 3x5. Oh, 3x2. Yeah. Fitting a lot of stuff in here. Alright. I have fixed the error of my ways. Back to some EU zoning. There we go. Don't want to build too far into the hills here. Get a little bit of go. A little bit of space in between here. There we go. We're gonna get some good 6x6 buildings in here. Nope. Not at all. Let's try using... Ooh, lot with 7. Whoa. Oh, there's actually 4x5s, huh? All right, let's go ahead and turn the snapping off. We'll go ahead and snap these in ourselves. All right, so we got one back here. Bunch of small 2x2s, yeah? That's waterfront. We don't want waterfront. 3x2s, yeah. See, 2. There we go. All right, let's go ahead, put these roads in manually. Turn all our snapping off. There we go. That's good enough. And then need to make sure people are not walking down. There we go. Here we go. Now, this area is not very walkable at all. Actually, a little bit of a problem. Yep, I see that. Scooch you over. And let's move that there. Move the house first. There we go. Then we'll move the zone over a bit there. Perfect. Let's see if we can move this over a bit as well. There we go. wonder if I can deselect. Let's see, filters. Let's go ahead and let's just do buildings. There we go. Perfect. And snap to that.
Thank you, gentle listeners, for joining us today
There.
here on Soft Rock Radio, your home for great music and tales of adventure.
Awesome.
Don't touch that dial.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major
All
roads,
right.
especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. And on to our main feature story.
Oof.
The
Uh-oh.
commercial district is booming as the area
Oh,
is attracting
man.
more high-end stores.
I think I should
bringing
save.
the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after.
Oh, there we go. Pop
We're expecting
Stars
unseasonably high
Mansion or
temperatures
something
across
like
the
that.
region today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
There we go. All right. Remember, we don't have to oversaturate zoning in this area, so keep it light. I'm gonna keep it light. Again, more and more people are gonna be moving in, but I also want to make sure that it's not overpopulated. It's just gonna make our traffic worse, right? And I think this road segment, we're gonna have to cut it off right up here. Snap. There. And then put a cul-de-sac right here. We'll do a medium cul-de-sac with grass. Very nice. Look at that. Alright. And then we'll put some small homes up here. Use 2x2 parcels. There we go. Make it a nice end to that space there. Yeah, I dig that. And then what we'll eventually do here is bring this highway road down underneath here. Underneath this highway and make a connection right up here. Bring it up. Yeah, it's a good way to end this area. Let's go ahead and plop some trees in. That's this guy right here. We're going to select evergreen, but we're also going to throw in a few other ones. So we've got leafy tree. We're going to throw in California oak as well. We got a good selection of trees. Let's go ahead and hit spruce as well. There we go. I don't know if I want that. All right. Maybe I have a limited number of things I can use. Well, let's go ahead and do this. We'll paint. Let's make sure we don't have anarchy on. Which we don't. Alright, maybe we'll just do this. Brush this all in. There we go. Very nice. Once again, thank you all for joining in today. That boy in like that. There we go. And actually, we're gonna leave that blank there. There we go. Go ahead and speed this up so we can get some more houses filled in. I don't want to fill too much in over here. I want to keep it looking natural as it was when the map maker made Banff made this map. All right, that's looking fantastic. Briarwood Grove looks good. Harlan, you are the first sub of the day to say anything, so we're gonna call this Harlan Grove. Yeah. Look at that, Harlan Grove. But you too, as a subscriber, can get things named after you. All you gotta do is say hello in the chat. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as well. Yeah, Harlan Grove's filled in. We're still in our starting tiles though, folks. We haven't really expanded yet. I want to keep filling in what we've got available to us. So I just downloaded another asset. We've got McDonald's right over here. Not trying to build another one, but we've got a Starbucks. Where is our Starbucks? Everybody's got to have some sort of coffee. Here we go. This building was made by a, actually, I don't remember the name of the creator, but you can find it in PDX mods. I think having the Starbucks on the main road here would be a really good idea. Or at least off the main road. Let's see. Maybe off the main road. Like right about here would be pretty good. I can't get it to fit there. We got our commercial area here. We'll just put it right there. Right on the corner. Then what we'll do is just add a little bit of detailing here. Oops. Turn the filters off. Switch this over a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna do a short hedge. Singular fence style. Turn anarchy on. There we go. Alright, got a little stuck there. There we go. Again, scares me every time the game does that. Alright. Got a little Starbucks in here. Yeah. Got a little drive-through section too. It looks pretty tidy. I think what we'll do is turn this into a two-way intersection or two-way road. Break this up a little bit there. All right. Or asymmetric, sorry, is what I meant to say. There we go. Let's check our lane connector as well. Make sure we turn off unsafe turns. There we go. Very nice. All right, let's mess with our lane connector here as well because Starting to get a lot of stuff we don't want. We don't want people making a left turn from there. Either straight on. Be left only. Be left only there as well. There we go. Dedicated lefts. And again, we're not going to mess with traffic yet with the street lights. I think we may turn this into our asymmetric 3 and 2 lane. How about adding a parkway? And isn't this kind of parkway-ish right here? Sort of. Not too well versed with parkways here in California, but I want to say that's what that is. Might be wrong, not sure. With EU fire trucks. Yeah. Oh, this is actually what crashed our game last time, isn't it? Alright, let's go ahead and save the game real quick. Stratford, override. Population 7775. Where are we at now? Should be around 8,000 at least, right? Ooh, one shy of 8,000. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those people walking through here. That looks good. Oh man, that scared me. Alright, had a Windows security thing pop up. Upgrade 0. Can we upgrade? Let's see. Investigation unit. Admin wing. Yeah, we don't quite have the money for that yet, but we also don't need it at this time. Take a look at our population out here. So there's 456 residents. Increase that budget a little bit there. Yep. Healthcare, let's go ahead and increase that budget.
Power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling
Fire and rescue, let's turn that up a bit. Police, let's up that a little bit.
And to follow the guidelines on the city's website on
All right, still making a decent amount of money here.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Yeah, how are we doing? Traffic, fair taxes, unreliable internet, unreliable healthcare. That still seems to be a thing.
That we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
Let's start to add in more of these Netherlands medium density housing. Let's use the vanilla zoning though. Netherlands, there you are.
Not very good penmanship, Morthok. You know, I once knew a Morthok. Ah, those were dark times. But it's all right now. He's been banished to the astral plane. He's never going to drain anyone's soul ever again. Not in this dimension, anyway. Unless he found some way to escape, of course. But how likely?
Alright, maybe not gonna do vanilla.
I mean, come on.
Alright, let's do... Oh, we gotta make sure we're in the correct one. So we're gonna do medium density housing, Netherlands, and not row housing. There we go. Yeah, 3x3.
Good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous
Go and
season.
snap this, not to the grid, but snap this right to the edge of the other.
I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be. More local news today. The Tourism Board just released their latest figures, and somehow the number of visitors to the region fell by over 20% last season.
Well, that's fine by me, Jim. I just love it here. Maybe we'll keep it our little secret.
I like the sound of that, Glenda.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave
All right,
out
switch
there.
this 3x3.
Make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too
There we go.
long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
Back a little bit. And a little bit. All right. Think that's going to work. Do 4x3. Damn. No. All right. We'll do 2x3s. There. 2x3 there. Okay. Perfect. That'll fit. We can go in here and find our own packs here. Netherlands, turn that off. And we're going to do 2x3 because 2x4 doesn't exist. And we'll throw in here. Got anarchy already. Let's speed this up so we can fill in. I want to make sure we're getting the correct style of building because they all have slightly different facades. That one's a little bit more squarey. This one's got French windows there. Parkway is a tree-lined avenue that connects to parks. Ah, very interesting. I will consider that. I will take your suggestion into consideration. All right, looks like we need something a little wider, actually. Ooh. Okay, so this looks like it'll fit with the rest of it. Let's rotate this around a bit. Set it back a little bit. There you go. I think that works there. Yeah, that fits. Let's see if we can fit level 2 in here. Level 3, just kidding. Kind of like this one because it almost looks like it's going to have a storefront at the bottom. Where do we go? Here we are. Damn it. Yeah, as much as I like that one, I don't think it's gonna have that right look that I'm looking for. Play a little bit. Oh no, no, no. All right. We had a crash. Game crashed. All right, we gotta restart this again. Well, I'm glad I saved right before that happened. But still kind of a bummer. We have to get back in there and start this all over again. I'll see now it's got can't launch the game because we've got some downloads happening in the background. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is a good time. Oh, shoot. Why is this taking so long to download? Y'all can't see this, but waiting on Skype to download some stuff. In the meantime, I guess we can take a look at a few highlights from other streams. Let's see. Ooh, how about some original content from way back when? Go back to City Skylines Remastered. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Whoops. Not quite what I wanted to do there. Let's see. Computer mode. Yeah. Dang. That is. Oh, now the game is loading in. Where is Skype? All right, everything has downloaded. Go ahead and start it up in the background. Oh, sorry, folks. It's a little larger. There you go. Bring this out a little bit more. There you go. And I'll leave you with that. I'll be right back. We were kind of hoping for, but you know what? We're all right. Joey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Leo, it is not Monday there. You are creating height selection one, so it does get a little finicky. So like that height doesn't quite match the other side of the road. Yeah, it gets a little weird. Probably do from there. That looks pretty flat, actually. Actually, it didn't work out too bad tonight. There you go. Looks a lot better than the other side. Minor dip on the other side, but not the end of the world. Yeah. So that's that. And then we've got our environment tool, so we can throw in some wildlife over on this side. And that's going to be an area where they spawn. They're going to spawn out of here. So we have them spawn here, and once we get the waterway in there, we can have them spawn there. Exotic wildlife, we're really not going to have that. We can toss in some fallen trees and some vegetation, although as you can see we don't have collision for the collision mod. You can put that stuff. We could put a shipwreck in here. And that doesn't quite work. works there. And our settings, we can show fog, we can choose the time of day. Just like that. So yeah, I mean, there are some cool things. I, still think it's obviously not perfect, um, but it's not bad. Anywho, so that is the map editor. So on to the game, the actual game. We are missing our map packs too, so that's still not available. Map pack 1 is available, but I like map pack 2. Not ready to spend another, I think, what is it, $9.99 or $8 or $10 on that. I know I just spent $7 on music, but music is something we're going to be listening to. Not a whole lot of maps that I'm really interested in Map Pack 1. I mean, if you've got something, make a suggestion because we're going to be building off of one of the old ones. So, this doesn't have air connection, but let's see. Got water connection here. This is Azure Gulf, and that's temperate. Kind of want to go with temperate because we've done enough boreal themes, and I think we've done a tropical theme as well. Haven't done European. I'm curious. Let's just see what this map looks like. I've never seen it before, so I'm really curious to see what it looks like. Anyway, real quick, again, thank you for joining in tonight. Hope you're all doing great. Let's see. Yeah, temperate's pretty good. I think we can make this work. So you can see up on the left there, we've got our environmental controls. So we can change the way the map looks, or the way the environment looks. So you can European theme, tropical, North sunny. And so honestly, I could have chosen the boreal map and selected one of these options. And can even turn off or turn the fog up. Or turn it back down. So color correction is pretty cool. Time of day. This is one of the ones that we've been wanting. I know I've been wanting it, just because when we do our outros, it's really cool to, have it at sunset. It just is getting darker, sun's going down. Dang, folks, looking back, this is a totally different game now. Wow.
It's for you, Akio Mobile.
Who I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, I remember this one. Crap. It's stuck. Oh, I also don't have autosave on. I should have figured that. Oh, I see nothing's changed, right? Oh, man. Where we can get better coverage. How did I manage to keep building when it was broken? I can't get it to fit in there. Alright, let's... Or am I just forgetting 33 what the UI was like? You can already see that we're losing about $500 in profit just with those two areas with that policy. Interesting. So while it does help energy consumption, it does hurt your income. So yeah, my audio sounds so different now too. Watch this one burn down. Sorry, home. But now we actually get to see it's at all this stuff. Let's mess with you. Dirty Birdie Park.
Sure,
Wow.
let's go with it.
All right. Wow. That was a long time ago, folks. That was a long time ago. Kind of neat seeing old content again. I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess let's get back to it. I think we had already, luckily, just put our Starbucks down. We need to get back in here and do our residential. Darn, that's fine. Not the end of the world, folks. It just means we get to try it all over again, right? We're gonna do 5x3. We're gonna try to fill this in a little bit more efficiently. Let's see, 2x3. Is that gonna? Yeah, we're gonna get a 2x2 fill there. Then I think another 2x2 here, but we're gonna set it back a little bit. Wonder if we can we can anarchy this in. But it's not gonna give us an anarchy building, though. So let's turn off anarchy so we can make sure we get that in correctly. I think these actually fit a lot better, right? Think so, chat? And it looked like we had the ability to do a 1 by whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Can't even do that. All right, Netherlands. Residential. NL. There we go. I actually fit 2 of these in here. All right, we're gonna go level 3. Here we go. Honestly, I think these will fit better than the 2x2 buildings. Oh, darn it. There we go. Oh, I did it again. Damn it. Plop another one of these in here. Oh, make sure we're selecting the correct building. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Damn it. There we go. Leave that like that for now until we get those other things to plop in. Because from the back side, at least, it looks correct. Ooh, even the front looks about spot on. Now I'll scooch this forward a little bit. There we go. Scooch this one a little further up. If we could select that one, it's gonna be a little tricky. All right, let's do filters. We're going to select buildings only. There we go. All right, let's see if we can rotate this around a little bit more. There we go. That works. What? No water. Let's see. Energy. And then, yeah, we're going to have to just turn up the water budget. Services. Water is at 90. Let's make it 100% there. Very nice. Got tons of water now. All right, look at that. Got another one of these bad boys in here. I think we might just do a little scooching for the rest of it. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, we can bring this up a little bit. Right about there, I would say. Rotate that around a bit. Bring this forward right to the edge there. There we go. Bring this forward as well to about there. Bring this guy forward a bit. Very nice. Bring you forward. About there. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. That bad boy there. Bring it forward a bit. Yeah, we can actually scooch this one back a bit here too. But I think we'll just leave a little bit of no, actually. See, is there a 4x4 available? 4x3, 3x4, maybe 3x5. No, just 3x3 is going to be the biggest one. Fine, let's see if we can bring this over a bit or rotate it around. I think just having a little bit of a break there would be just fine. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, let's just make sure we get... Let's see. Actually, we can put a planter down. Put two of these bad boys right next to each other. There we go. And we got another, like, a small flower. Oh, that's a large flower bed. Yeah, I'll plop that down there. Plop that down there. Put some of these down just to fill in the space there. Then we'll get some birch trees. Let me do that. Birch. Oh, birch trees are actually a bit large for this area, but you know what? We'll just do it. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and back here, you know, let's just go ahead and fill this in with some leafy tree. Live oaks. Some purple trees eventually when they start to change colors. Yeah, There we go. Dang, that looks good. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, the game scares me every time it does that.
Say what you will about soft rock, it is exceptional in one thing: tunneling. Give me sandstone.
All right, here's what we're going to do here. We are going to mess with these lane connections as well. So we're going to remove unsafe. That's going to be left turn only.
We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain representations.
Wonder if we can fit, let's see. We've got our asymmetric.
Apart from the actual rewards enjoyed.
Oh, but we don't want that. Let's see.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain metrics, perhaps yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a
There we
statistical
go.
abstraction and its effect on the human
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priorities.
That's a little
This
better.
just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially
Whoa,
during
whoa,
rush
whoa,
hour.
whoa, whoa.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Warm temperatures across the region today.
All right, so traffic is getting a little worse in the area. A little bit. But we're filling the space in, which is exactly what I wanted. You low. All right, let's go ahead and do something a little different here. So, low density, EU. Oh, wait. Asset packs, that. Just do base game. There we go. Oh, that's why I wasn't going to be able to fit it in there. What if we move this down, though? Move it over just enough. There we go. I wonder if we'll be able to fit that 3x3 in there now. Oh, it's going to be very tight. Yeah, it needs to move down a little bit more. A little bit more. Filters, buildings. Scooch that down a bit. That should give us enough room now. Try this again. All right. I think this will work. No, it doesn't still. Still a wee bit close. Let's try 6x3. Go ahead and pause this real quick. We're going to make a few more adjustments. Bring this down a little bit more. Select buildings only. There we go. So we're no longer on that node there. But now we should be getting some 3x3. There we go. Nice. That's going to look a lot better. Let's go ahead and fix this intersection here now. Pulling this node back a little bit. Just enough. That's good there. All right. Sweet. This is exciting. Capacity. Let's see. Let's click on that. That's what we want. All right. Cool. Still doing all right. Dropout rate 5 months or 5%, I should say. At high school, let's see. How is the hospital making do? Three vehicles in use. I don't think I can add any more. Yeah, I can't add any more vehicles. That's fine. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Add a little bit more commercial then. We're gonna want to add it on this side road here. There you go. Let's see if we can get a 3x6 to fit in here. Yes, we can. I'm gonna set it back just as we have it on that other side there. Go ahead and leave that alone. Let it do its thing. Now we're gonna mess with the landscaping out here. So we've got lawn grass that I've downloaded just recently. Go ahead and just plop a few of these guys down. Do PD blooms here. Do that. Do fence. Style. There you go. And we're going to select our surface area tool. Bring this all the way down. Bring this all the way down. As such. And same thing. We're just going to put in some new nodes under here. There we go. And then we're going to connect up some pathways here just to increase walkability through here. There we go. Then we're going to put invisible pedestrian path straight through. There we go. Oh, you know, I don't know if I actually needed to do that. Let's see. Let's delete pathways. Maybe because it's already a pathway, I don't need to add. Not sure. We'll see though. I don't remember. I haven't used that tool in a minute. All right. Looking pretty nice there. I think this is the space where I needed to add maintenance 0. Oh, because we don't have... all right, let's start putting some of these park maintenance buildings. There you go. Park maintenance depot. We are going ahead and plopping this guy over here somewhere. Let's see. Actually, we could put it right. Oh no, I don't know if I want to put it there. Dang, that looks good. Okay. Sorry. Oh, got another autosave here, hopefully. Not a game crash. All right. We will put park maintenance depot there. We will let them get to work. How many vehicles are going out? 2, 4. Yeah. They will get to work. So far, this area is looking nice and healthy, you know? Wait for this to get in here. You know, adding another pathway through here would be kind of nice. Because then I want to say we would get a lot more people walking through. Right behind here. Let's see. All right, let's get... There we go. Okay. There we go. Continue this out. Continue this out to about there.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during
Go.
this water shortage.
All right.
Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
We have another water shortage? Ah, crap.
Thanks for tuning in to Soft Rock. I'm Dylan Randall, and it's about time we checked in with our listeners. This one is from Winona out in the country. We've been getting a lot of unexplained attacks recently. As powerful as a beast, but vicious as man or monster. A dark presence haunts them.
All right, we'll leave that
Oh,
as is. Let's get our pathways.
I mean, so far it sounds like it could be a good story, but what level is it rated? I'm definitely not
Oh,
going.
nope.
If any village was recently overrun by rats.
Straight on. There we go. Continue that.
And a lot of it. Stay tuned, listeners.
There we go.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. We're live, and we're...
I don't know how that ended up in the air there. Got another accident? Jesus.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow
Hurry.
should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
There we
We're
go.
expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a
All
heat wave
right.
out
It's
there.
looking really
Moms,
good.
make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long.
What else can we
Don't forget
plop in
sunscreen, folks,
here?
and
I know we
remember to
got some of
stay
these pocket
hydrated.
parks. That would be
It's gonna
pretty
be hot.
good.
Sure am glad the station has AC.
Should be like a nice little 4x4 or something or other here. Let's take a look at our parks area. The hilly playground. Oh, looks nice. Not gonna fit though. Maybe we could put a few more of these little ones in. Unless we can fit. Oh, yeah. Let's get, let's see, where are you? Little food truck area, food truck thing. Yeah. I think that looks pretty tidy in there. Some more of these live oak trees. Fill in some of these spots. There we go. Nice. Funny, nobody's really driving down this main road here. Oh, wait. Why is conditions still bad? Didn't I have... Oh... Oh, you know what? The game crashed last time. Alright, let's save this again. Effort, alright, save, yep. Hopefully it doesn't crash again, because that's another, what, 8-minute startup procedure. Let's see, so I need to add... Oh, I don't know if we have the money for it now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. 75K. I mean, we're not that far off. All right, we'll get there. Just kind of wait here. Okay, we're making a pretty decent amount of money right now. I don't have to wait too long here. Just looking at our demand up top, looks like we can use a college and a university coming up now. Take a look at traffic. I mean, traffic's really bad because of the road quality, so we'll get to correcting that. Health, looking all right. Crematorium, yeah, probably add a crematorium or two. Garbage management, we're doing all right now. It's not looking too bad. Average fire hazard. I mean, we've got our fire truck. Or what's it called? Fire station. Disaster control, not really using that. Police coverage is could be better. City services, looking all right. Just in well-being, it's all green, so that's good. Welfare coverage is good enough. Education, we're doing all right. We got enough capacity for... Oh. Yeah, I might need to add another elementary school here at some point. College, university, we got to consider. Transportation, we got to add... I think we're going to have to add some bus lines. I don't want to add bicycles yet. Mail service. Yeah, we should probably put some post boxes over on that area. Telecom would be another good thing to add. Leisure, doing all right. Now the parks are being fixed. That's good. City attraction. Yeah, it could be a little bit better. Effectiveness could be higher. Outside connections. Looks like we got a good amount of imports. Residential, we're good. Oh, there it is. The game just broke. Game manager, update, prefab, entity, games prefab. Let's see, system base update. Yeah, I think I might have to download the game again. The save texture dependencies, or it might be this map actually. Asset database prefabs, colossal serialization entities. Bummer. Stage 3, threading, serialization, method builder. I mean, there's got to be boolean. Price that, set that. GPU readback request. Well, I think we're gonna have to quit the game again. Damn. I don't know if there's a way we can just restart it from here. I mean, we could try turning off autosave, but my concern is, let's see, file change tracking mode. Database, balance, no. Nope. 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 Shoot, folks. That sucks. Well, we saved right before that happened, so... do we do another restart? See, how far into the stream was that first restart? I want to say... At least we got about that far in. Okay, so that was about an hour in? How long have I been online? Oh, yeah. No, it's happening a little bit more frequently now. Alright, well... Can't even do it that way. I have to open up Task Manager and quit that way. Cities 2 and task. All right, I might have to look at my game files. There must be an issue with the game files. We open up Steam, or maybe it's because I don't have Steam open. What that? All right, let's go into properties. Blah 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 blah. Customization, no. Privacy, game recording, no. Game versions, beta. All files. Verify integrity of files. Let's see. Well, I guess we could do another watch party. Let's see. Why don't we do some see, where do we pull up? Wow, Starfield. I haven't played that in a while. You know what's funny? I've got the Broken Base DLC as part of the game pack that I purchased, and I haven't played that at all, actually. And are y'all interested in seeing some Starfield content again? I know it's been a minute. It's gonna come back and bite me in the butt. Madame Sauvage. Citizen.
Holy shit! They say they don't need a programmer on board, but their shipboard system literally uses quantum synergy software to talk to the hardware. What if that malfunctions?
Where are you? Where are you? Citizen Cora. Why is Cora still here? Sam, you're a shitty father, dude. Ooh.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
Alright. Citizen.
Hey, Billy, got a second?
That's Billy Clayton.
Oh,
Alright.
shoot. Give me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's.
Shuichi Kanamatsu.
Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
Yeah, I'm doing something here. Maybe you can help me out.
What do you need?
Looking for thief, skilled enough. Tell me what you know about a stolen hope ship. Make it quick, scab. uh, We go with the looking for a thief skilled enough to steal a ship from the factory.
Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day.
I'm actually one of them.
Tough for a guy to remember one from the other. Know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Don't make me persuade you. Hold on.
Oh, that's all.
Nope. That is not all. I need to take my persuasion juice. Where is it at? Cabernet, or let's see, Sauvignon Blanc. Yum.
What do you need?
All right, Billy, where were we? Yeah, let's go with this one this time.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end. It's tough for a guy to remember one from.
I can see where this is going.
Oh, this sounds familiar. Let's see. Don't make me persuade you the hard way.
Whoa, relax. No need to get rough here. Truth is, I'm scared enough as it is.
Come on. That's only gonna make things worse.
Oh, shut up, Sam.
I can help you. But right now, my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Our Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Your person cooperate because that would have consequences. I don't want to strong arm him.
Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
It's part of the job,
You
yeah?
need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Yeah. He's bad even by Neon standards. That's saying something.
Do I wanna help this guy? What do you think? Spitfire, what do you think? Should I help this guy? Or should I be bellend about it? What syndicate are you talking about? Let's learn
The
about the
only one that
syndicate a
matters
little bit.
around here. The Sayoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
Waiting for chat, seeing if anybody has. You know what? I'll just help this guy because thinking about it now.
About Ranger stuff, huh?
Yeah, now I'm thinking about whether I'm gonna help you or not. So let's talk to the loan shark.
On my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Okay. All right. Let's go be a little bit more irresponsible. Elevator. All right. I wonder where we can get this warehouse key. Whoa! What is that?
Anywhere else, the fish processing plant would be no big deal. That's Bayou's River of Gold.
Xenofish worker. Whoa, that thing is huge. Okay. Dude, this actually looks really good. This place looks awesome.
Listen, I've seen that show a million times. You can't have those two dating. It would never work.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
They are not compatible on any level. Financially, emotionally, physically.
Nothing but a bunch of citizens. Nobody with an actual... Oh, fishmonger. Nope.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
Fishmonger, citizen... Oh, where am I supposed to go? Oops, this way.
Yeah, I know this place stinks.
What do I get?
Do you think I could pull off that look? With the scarf and the bangs and everything?
I go around this way. Oh, here we go. Citizen. Alright, nobody with an actual name. Alright. Ah, you're the syndicate. I feel like I should have saved. Pilot save. What time is it? All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed some of that Starfield content. But we're gonna hop back on here in CS2 and hope that the game does not crash again. Thanks again for hanging out again. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content so far, despite the crashes. And feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, did you see that? I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. Banff. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see if that was causing an issue. Okay, because the textures. Okay, we'll see if that makes a difference. Yeah, I was wondering why the textures were looking a little different than what I saw in the actual game map that I downloaded. Kind of looks a little better. It doesn't look so washed out. Well, the building colors are a little washed out. It just feels like my GPU is working a little harder now. But you know what? Let's see if this fixes our issue. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward this. All right, let's see what. All right, this all stayed. I don't want to mess with the fire station yet. People should be moving into these buildings, right? Yep. And this should be going up and over that. All right. I think water was an issue, but we fixed that. Healthcare, let's go ahead and improve that. Education we'll leave as is. Fire's fine. Transport. See if that improves our efficiency. Alright, it does a little bit. Road efficiency we need to fix though. Alright, did we keep some of the updates? Yeah, we did. Yep, that stayed. That's good. Move on safe. And leave that. Left turn only. All right. Perfect. Traffic's moving a little smoother now. Love that. Medium roundabout. No. Throw that out a little bit. Oh, I think I tried that last time and it broke a bit. Actually, it's still okay. This just gets a little funky here, but I think we're okay. Don't look too close, right? All right, population's going back up. Money making scheme is going up as well. Can't upgrade any of this. Wow. 130k, that's expensive. All right, almost at 75k. I think that's all we needed to get this. Yep, 75k. Look at that. Is that a football? Almost at 75k. Be able to plop this building down in no time. Oh, look, we've got a commercial demand that's gone up. That's very nice. Why don't we zone in some commercial while we wait? Let's go ahead and use bladder. We'll do some 6x4 commercial right down here. EU low density. There we go. Be 1 meter away. There we go. See if we can fit a 3x2. Yeah, we can. I know we can fit a 2x3 in here. Go ahead and remove those two. Yeah. Do a 2x4. 2x. Screw it. 2x5. Nope. 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 All right. 2x3. Ah. All right. 2x2 then. 2x2 it is. You win. You win, game. That was quick. All right, 76K. Let's go ahead and plop down this road maintenance depot. Boom. There goes all our money. But we've just created jobs. We're going to improve road quality, and we're going to watch our traffic percentage go up, our traffic flow. As soon as those roads get fixed, we'll start seeing a lot of these turning green. And as we see that starting to turn green, we should be able to see traffic flow improve a little bit. Yep, that's already orange. Gonna go from red to orange. Good. Yeah, slowly but surely, it's getting there. Road quality is improving. Yeah. There we go. We don't have to watch it like watching paint dry. All right, let's go ahead and plop some more commercial down in this area as well. I think we're gonna go with a nice little 4x4 section. Right about there. Right about there. Get a pathway in there. By 2. All right, I do want to have this connected here, so let's go ahead and push this through. There we go. Looks like we need more people living here. All right. We got some bicyclists now. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, man, that's scary. All right. All We got a lot of traffic going this way. Let's go ahead and turn that. There you go. Go. Yeah, this is filling in quite nicely. I like that. Use a lot more people living here though. See if we can get some more of these Netherland homes, medium density housing. Start this off right here.
Issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service.
I don't know if there's 4x3s, but let's try it. No, there aren't.
Thanks for tuning in to Soft Rock. I'm Dylan Rangelberg, and it's about time we checked in with our listeners. This one is from Winona out in the country. We've been getting a lot
Winona.
of attacks recently. As powerful as a beast, but
Looks
vicious
good.
as man or monster.
Dig that.
Dark presence haunts the wood. Oh. Well, that could really be anything from a werebore to a leech.
Oh, these are all hotels or motels, huh? What?
I'm definitely not going if any village was
Abandoned. Well, we'll just leave it alone. Maybe somebody will come back in and fill that business in.
And on to our main featured story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures across the region today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen, folks. And remember to stay hydrated. It's going to be a hot one. Sure am glad the station has AC.
There we go. That's what was missing there. Not a static ploppable, is it? Is that what I put down? Ah, crap. I didn't want a static ploppable. An actual building. There we go. 1x2, corner left, gambrel left. There we go. Oh, that's 1x3, lot depth 2. There we go. There we go. All right, getting our money up. There we go. Yeah, let's put. Gotta get more housing in here. All right, don't want to touch that. Remember, that's going to be a tunnel. We got a lot of traffic backing up here. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this road. All right. Got a lot more people living here, but again, we're still lacking. Still need more people to move in. So I say we get more of these in here. Let's get 2x3. Pull that back a little bit. Say Netherlands. Back. Medium. There we go. All right. All right. I think that looks pretty good there. I think that gives us enough residents. I definitely have a lot more people living here because, as you can see, we have a deficit of employees. I don't want to build too high up in this area though. That's my only concern, is it getting a little overcrowded with tall buildings and it's just not looking good anymore. Let's see if we can get one of these in here again. Back that in there a little bit. Perfect. I really want to save. I don't want to crash the game. Anarchy that in. Anarchy in there. Anarchy in there. Alright. Scoot you in right about there. Here. It kind of follows the hillside there, so looks all right, I think. I would have thought we would have gotten a lot more medium. Oh, you know what would really help out though? We have access to Netherlands. What's it called? Low income housing. Yeah, low rent housing. Oh no, that one actually collapsed. Shoot. I think if we probably put some low income housing, I don't know. Again, I don't want to go too far out here. Low income housing here, maybe? But the only thing is, I don't know how large the parcels are for this. Turn off anarchy real quick. Yeah, see, it doesn't tell us the size. Try 6x6 and see what goes in. Ah, okay, so we can actually have 6x2. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see what we can fit. I think we should fit in parking. Parking. A 2x3 parking space there. A 2x4 parking space would be kind of nice. There we go. There we go. All right. We need to build this off-ramp over here. Let's see. Do complex curve. We'll grab this point up here.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A little bit. There we go. All right, we got people exiting there now. Fantastic.
Welcome. I'm Dylan Rangobo, knife spinner, dragon rider, gentleman, poet, thief, and your DJ this hour. You're listening to Soft Rock Radio.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially.
All right, let's see if we can do the same thing this way.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
We're expecting unseasonably high temperatures
Right.
today. It's quite a heat wave out there. Moms, make sure the kids don't stay out in the sun too long. Don't forget the sunscreen.
And let's go ahead and
hydrated. It's gonna be a hot
bring
one.
this down.
I'm glad the station has AC.
Can we do asymmetric? Shoot. Nope. There we go. All right. Okay, that works. There we go. I don't think we need a retaining wall all the way up here. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah. All right. We should be getting a little bit lighter on the traffic then, now that we've got that on-ramp. $35 residents, that's it? Oh, hell no. We need more people living there than that. I'm excited to, once we finally go across the bridge, or across the, yeah, across the river there. Can we actually fit more housing? I mean, we can, but do we? Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully, again, the game doesn't crash. And we'll have another road kind of go across and up and over the railroad tracks there. Looks like we're gaining a little bit of height. We can make it across the tracks there. The EU, where are you? Low density, there we go. I feel like we could have fit a lot more homes in here. Eastern European? Oh crap, there's still one in there? Alright, we'll leave it as is. We'll have the one house here that looks like a barn. Hey, this is looking pretty good though. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this road, because remember, we gotta bring it up or down below. Well, let's try this right now. Since we're here. Oh, wow. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't. Please don't crash. Oh. There we go. All right, that gets us through just fine. thing we'll do though is get rid of that crossing there. Put a small roundabout just to slow people down a bit. And we don't want to have parking there. Let's expand a wide sidewalk there. Don't want parking there either. Now we got cars going in different directions. Love that. Love that. Means they're being a little bit more efficient. That's kind of nice. You want to have a... Oh, I mean, I got the crossing here. People do have to go a long way to get across, though. Or if we can... Let's try and see if we can put a pathway up here. Let's do a raised pathway of about... I think we have to be about 7.5 to get across. Yeah, we have to 10, 8.75 to be able to get up and over. There you go. 30 meters, go down about that much. Let's see. Grab that point there, bring that down a little bit. Bring this up a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit more even now. There we go. That's a smoother drop there. Love that. Now let's actually convert this to each section. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna need to come down. See if we can fit in here without messing things up. Oh, no. All right, folks. I think it's gonna... The game has crashed once again. So, on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and call it today. So, I want to thank you all for joining in on today's stream. For those of you that stuck around through the crashes, and the 3 watch parties that we had of other games, or maybe it was 2, I don't remember. Thank you again. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Check out some other content too. And yeah, make sure to tune in the future. Hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.